What how's it going? I'm Mark Duffy, welcome to my channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you about the Haida Pro 2 Variable ND and Polarizer 2-in-1 filter. So full disclosure, Haida have sent this out to me. I do get to keep it and it has no impact on anything I'm going to say. And I have to say, when it comes to variable NDs in the market currently, we've got the pick of them. Yet another variable ND with polarizer built in that does not suffer from color shift. It's the biggest pro, and it's the one thing that you're looking for when you come to it, because it does say variable ND, neutral density. It shouldn't have a color cast. I hate when neutral density filters have color cast. I can't stress how annoying it is. Yes, you can get rid of it in post, but you shouldn't have to. It's neutral. It's neutral. And this is absolutely neutral, and it has a built-in polarizer as well. So I do not know how they work, because variable NDs are two polarizers that cross over. That's how it works. So to add the polarization into it on top of it, is it three polarized? I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. All I know is that if you need to be able to control the glare in your scene while also controlling the light coming into your scene, you can do it with a filter like this. For those who don't really care for the magic of magnets, this doesn't have it. You can just screw on the front, screw on the back, and it's grand, it goes on. The problem I find with the magnetic ones is they need an adapter that needs to go onto the lens for them to magnetize onto the lens thereafter. This just simply screws on. So if you're like me and you get the 82mm to then fit all your lenses down below, what normally happens with any of the magnetic ones is I have to get the step down rings or the step up rings, screw the adapter onto that, screw the two of them onto the lens to then magnetize on. This lens just cuts out the middleman and just screws straight on. I would like to see it have magnetic abilities to the front of it. So then when you're stacking filters and you're putting like mist filters and effects filters, that's when it can come on handy. But you can screw them on nonetheless. So for some people, that is going to be a deciding factor on them, and you probably won't buy this filter. Really, really simple to operate. You rotate the filter to operate the polarizer, hold it in place, and then pull the actual handle to engage the variable ND. The one really nice thing about this filter is there's great grips to the side, so it does allow you to hold on to that filter firmly when you are engaging the variable ND. It's really, really easy to operate. As I'm looking through my notes here, I'm on Haida's website, and they have a pros and cons. Attractively priced, clever design. Cons, only 3 sizes available. I've never seen a company actually put pros and cons on their product before. So yeah, there's only 3 sizes available. But to be honest, you've got step up rings, you've got step down rings. You really just get an 82 and step down. That's what I always do with any filter. This filter features the standard 3 to 7 stops. I'd have to say, I rarely come into a situation where I'm wanting to stop down by 1 or 2 stops. You can crank the shutter a little bit if needed be, or even just drop down your aperture. The difference between f2.8 and f4 in a lot of scenarios isn't going to be the clincher of your scene. It does feel very robust, which is great to see, because in the past, filters were kind of a little bit delicate. Don't drop them. Ooh. I don't know if you could drop this. I try not to drop my filters. I try not to drop anything really, to be honest. So, you know, be careful with your equipment, because you only have to replace it then. Like even in these reviews, I don't actively be dropping these to test if they're going to break or not. I'd rather not break things. It does feel quite rugged, which also adds to quite a premium feel to this, and that brings me on to the biggest pro of this. Variable NDs are inherently normally quite expensive or quite pricey. This one isn't. This is coming in at a lovely €95 or thereabouts online. Like it's under €100. So that is, that's ridiculous. Like, there's nobody is offering that. I don't know anyone that, like, you can get other ones that are probably around the same price, and the one thing they're going to suffer is color shifts. Color casts are going to be left, right, and center. There's no color casts. It's great. It's fantastic. And do you know how you know? Because I'm using it right now. I've been using it the whole time for this video because I wanted to shoot at f2. The sun is coming in through my studio at the minute. The studio is too bright. I'm going to take the filter off and show you how bright this scene really is without the filter on now. Whoa, that's bright. That's bright. Look, I'm going to leave it as is. That's ISO 800 at f2. You can see my room is fairly bright. Quite a lot of light coming in this window. So this was essential for me for videoing in here because outside the window there is a corridor, there's a meeting room the other side, and then the sun is coming in. So, and actually I think someone walked in the corridor, so the sensor lights, the lights in the corridor are currently on as well, adding more light. So to cut down on that, I will use a variable ND, and you can see, whoa, my coordination's gone. You can see there how much I'm actually using to darken it down. So let me just crank the shutter here for a second, and just to show you. So I'm going to get the exposure right. I'm going to crank the shutter. So if we do a side by side right now, you can tell the difference, and there should be, you should see if there is any color cast. I haven't seen it side by side. All I know is from my eye, there was no color cast. If there is, it's minimal, and at €95, it's incredible. Now that's much better. The natural blur is back again. That's why you use variable NDs for video, at least, is to get that natural blur that we see. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from this. And if you did, give the video a like and maybe subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, and ring that bell to get notified when I put up more videos. You can find me on all the social medias under Mark Duffy Photography. And until the next time, later gators.